All right. Let's wait for some people to get in, I guess. If anyone comes in. See if we're working here. All right. Currently live. Did I go off of... Okay, did I... Maybe I did that wrong. Hey, Swiper. Trying to figure some stuff out here. I might have streamed the wrong thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm too old for this, man. Too old for this. Yeah, okay, that's good. I put up like a notification that I was going to stream, and it says that 3 people are waiting. So I just didn't know if like someone else was like waiting in a different area, and I started the stream like just on the wrong video or whatever. Anyway, can you see the Etheria screen and all that stuff? Or is it just completely black? Because I have something here saying that the resolution actually isn't supported. Hey, Kareem. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so if I go to Arena, you can see me trying to get into Summit Arena, or do you just see like the main screen? Because what I see is it's like stuck on the... Oh, okay, there we go. Looks like it's changing. All right, let's do this then. So yeah, I don't know if you guys watched my PvP video yesterday. It's kind of the same thing. I've got a pretty good delay in my stream. Tids for short. Hey, man. All right, we're going second. I've just started to ban Messiah at this point. All right, Ray Mary. I think Plume is actually a bit of a stronger turn 1 than Ray Mary is. Who do we want to pick here? I've been liking Holden. I've been liking Ditting as well. Let's just go there. He's been quite strong, in my opinion. I appreciate everyone kind of coming in and checking out the stream. This isn't going to be a normal thing for me, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right, so we got a Ling Luo on Jackal. It's pretty interesting. We'll safe pick the Heinrich. I think we'll take Nahor here. And then we might end up last picking the Kakardi. All right, so he's going Lilith. That incentivizes me to just do a little bit more CC and then just ban the Doki, I think. Sec J, how are ya? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Kareem. I mean, that's kind of just the format. You're forced to play that way. You know what I mean? Okay. So, let's see here. A lot of control. It's okay. Let's see if we can taunt the Raymary. Very nice. Let's do some strips. Okay. Oof. Okay. Double pop. No freeze on the Ling Luo. That's okay. All right, so we did not get any immunity up on them, so that's pretty good. I think we're just going to keep pushing her back, because if she goes, we 100% lose. The fact that we got Sanctulum is really helping us here. I just want to take care of this right now. All right, this Lilith could end up being an issue, but I think we have, yes, we've got this up. Like, SSR Didding is so good. He is so good. I completely underestimated this character. Like, I think he's top tier. He's the whole reason that we won this whole match. They had immunity up on everybody, too. Like, amazing character. The amount of damage reduction is just insane. My Res Pec Gem. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Is that the thing for, like, the matrices? This? Octonode? Oh, yeah. No, so I got two of them. The one that they gave us for free, and then you can farm one from the RTA shop. So over here, this is something you 100% want to buy. Very, very nice kind of item. So what's our win percentage? I tried to make Navette work the other day. Man, it was brutal. Like, anytime I picked her, we lost. I was trying to prove a point. How's the video quality? All of that stuff, guys. It's important for me to know that. Okay, first pick Lowen. I think it's pretty easy to first pick Plume here. I think we just go Plume Raymary. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for letting me know. All right, so we got the dynamic duo. These two characters they're just unfair. I think they're a bit overpowered. Well, not a bit. They're super overpowered. I think we just safe pick Heinrich here again. Maybe go Freya? Just as some support? I'm going to pick Holden, actually. Swiper, is box stream good or bad? Have you guys tested the new format yet? I mean, it's the same format. But if you say that, you're the devil. All right, am I afraid of Tiamat? I don't think so. I think this is a good time to go Nahor and ban the Aya. We've got plenty of Dispel. I know Nymphonial can cleanse. I can't remember if Halloween gets Bulwark. I'm pretty sure it does. But she must not be on Bulwark if they wanted to ban the Nahor. I think we just put up block here. So she can't, so she's forced to cleanse. I think that's what we do. I think we also probably just try and focus down the Lowen. Yeah, so she has to cleanse here. Can't put up the immunity. Okay. Fine with me. Let's push back the Fouchot. Let's have Raymary just be busted. Wow, triggered the... Yeah, he's in dangerous territory there, though. She goes off. Seems fair. Seems fair. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, Plume Raymary. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so the goal for this season is to try and finish in top 200. Because apparently, if you're below that, your opinion doesn't matter. All right, Raymary. Is this the same? No, it's not the same guy. Let's go Mio here. Let's see if we can kind of force him to go into like a Doki Doki safe pick or whatever. Ooh, okay. So I banned Messiah, which is good. Yeah, I really don't have anything for this. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's just going to... I could have picked Yelly there, I guess. Kakardi. I think we picked Nahor just as another form of CC. I do not like our chances here, though. There's been times where Nahor has survived a Lilium nuke. There has been. So there's a possibility we jump in front. Nahor actually might go. That's a bold choice. Let's get this up. We might be okay here. I don't think he definitely cannot kill. Oh, nice. Okay. GG. Now we just focus down this guy. He's got the taunt up. Yeah, he should have picked Lilium there and then just went in and tried to one-shot. I think he got a little greedy. All right, doing okay. Just keep banning Messiah. You know, I'm not a huge fan of nerfs, but I do think that Plume and Ray Mary are probably a little bit too good. I am so impressed with Ditting. I think he might be my new favorite character, to be honest. So here's the thing with Doki. Doki's obviously very good, but if she is not in Alicorn, there are ways to control her. I'm not really forced to, like, struggle with this Doki. I think Freya's very strong against Lilith. I think here we pick Lowen. Another really good option is making Lowen a little bit faster, because then she can go in front of Doki, do a big hit, and taunt her. And then when Doki pushes, she has the ability to jump in front, smack Doki, and then kind of just like kill her before any of her backups like trigger on anyone else. think the Aya is a bigger issue. Because if Lowen plays, I think we're going to be... Dang it. Still a possibility, though, with Ditting if she's not on Bulwark. I can push her back and taunt her. In immunity. That's smart. Let's see if we can push the Heinrich in front of the Ditting. No dice. Okay. So, in this case, I think what we want to do is... Yeah, let's just put up the good debuff and good buff. Doki will end up cleansing a lot of these things, but then we're just going to really try and focus her down. So this is good. Yeah, she's not able to boost any of these people, which is nice. Let's push her back. And like I said, like this is where you just focus down Doki. And now the Holden, there you go. All right. Heinrich, baby. Whew. Okay, so things are going well for now. Got a 4-win streak going. Lance, how are ya? Unknown guy. Ace forever. Wow. Have you been following me since Ace, bud? Dude, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Doink, how are ya? There's some kind of Chinese here. Sorry I don't speak Chinese, but hey, hopefully it's just a hello and not a I suck or you're trash or you're a clown. That has tended to happen here lately. All right, so we finally have to deal with not having Plume. I think Ditting is a great pick against Plume as well, which is probably why I like him so much. I'm going to pick Holden here, hoping that he doesn't pick Freya. If he goes into like a Tsukiyomi Freya thing, I'm kind of cooked. Okay. So we have a chance. Okay, let's do that. I'm assuming he'll go into like Aya or something like that. Boo Ren, how are ya? 25 people. I really appreciate you guys stopping and hanging. I hope this is enjoyable. I've never streamed this game. I used to stream Ace, and streaming is still a little awkward for me, you know? Okay, so he's double pumping. He basically has to ban Ditting, I would think. I would think he has to ban Ditting. So what we can do is we can go into Nahor. There's a possibility that like, smart little cookie. Let's go into Lowen. So the thing is like, even if he gets these like triggers off with Bienton and stuff like that, Freya kind of dunks on Lilium. Is this what I want to do? I think so. Probably take Mio. Interesting. They must have a lot of immunity. I would think that's kind of hard to make work, though. Okay, so on the Nahor. Let's just do this. I don't know if anyone is running Strive. Yeah. So here's the thing that is pretty nice, is we can push back the Doki. And then what we can do is we can taunt the Nahor. So the Bienton is going to push the Lilium, but the thing is like, he's with Sanctilum, he ain't one-shotting anybody. He might push the Doki, but we still got Sanctilum or the Topor debuff on the Lilium. Oh, he actually can't push Doki. That's what I'm saying. Like, SSR Didding is just nuts. So good. So then she pushes. Yeah, he's so good, man. And now we're just focusing down the Lilium. GG, baby. All right. Cool. You guys must be good luck. Bach, how you doing, man? I appreciate you checking out the stream. I don't know what someone like you is doing checking out a low-level RTA like me, though, man. That guy, you like my energy? Thanks. I don't get that comment a lot, so appreciate that. Enrique, yeah, I miss Ace too, man. It was a lot of fun. You watch most of my videos? You watch my videos, Bach, to know what not to do, right? That's smart. That's smart. All right, Doro. Again, like, I think this is my boy here. I think we're just taking Didding. I do like Holden a lot. I don't know. It's probably a decent debate now on whether Lowen is better than Holden. I think the turn meter pushback and skill cooldown is just still too good. LeWinter, good luck is what they called me in high school, yeah. Okay, so we got a Freya here. I think we go Doki, cause we might have to let this plume play. I think I'm going to take Tsukiyomi as well. Because I don't want him to pick Tsukiyomi. Jack. Thanks for saying that, man. I don't necessarily think that's true, but I'm glad you think it's true. In the winter, yeah. On her S3, she dispels on the first 3 hits, and then her 4th hit adds that, like, unique debuff. Okay, so Freya into Bienten. This might be our first loss. He can't attack boost, though. Because if he does, I think my Doki's going to push in front. Possibly. So that's something. We'll see. Let's see what happens here. S2. Who's he going to boost? Lilium? Okay. Ooh, GG's. Yeah, well played. So maybe there we try and... Yeah. Maybe there we were supposed to hit the Bienten. Yeah. GG, Dora. And then just kind of let the plume play. Because we had... Yeah, we had Doki. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was bad. That was a misplay. Audio file. Hey, man. Yeah, dude. SSR Didding is nuts. So, yeah. So, Enrique, no, I don't speak Portuguese. My wife is from Brazil. So, she speaks Portuguese. I understand it a little bit. But that's about it. So I've been obviously relying heavily on plume here. Yeah, so what I'll do here is I'll certainly pick Freya for the speed contest, and then we can pick SR Didding to just completely deal with the Mio. In the winter, yeah. Yeah, like she's basically the go-to taunt character, right? So she completely replaces what's his name? The rare unit that everyone... Vice? Okay, so this should help me deal with Heinrich. I don't have a whole lot of DPS. Nahor. I don't know who he's going to take here. Okay, so our Freya's going to outspeed. We're going to put defense down and stuff up. And then we'll have to control the Heinrich, or we'll be in trouble. So here we have to do this. Let's focus down the Lilium with the Jackal Guard. He's probably going to try and S2 the Holden. Oh, wow. That was pretty lucky. But we still got Sanctulum off. Yeah, so this Lilium ain't doing nothing. Man, I've been super disappointed with Lilium. Like, I'm not quite sure how to run her. You have to run her fast, but then she loses like so much damage. I really don't know what to think about it. All right, we're climbing. 44 people. Man, this is just nuts. I'm so thankful that you guys are checking out the stream, guys. Really appreciate it. I really do. You know, I don't see myself having a whole lot of time to do this. You know, the fact that we're around the holidays is one of the main reasons. But yeah, if I have the ability to do it, I'll try. All right. I think I'm going to pick Mio here because I have a feeling I'm going to be forced to pick Heinrich in the safe ban spot. Wow, that even secures it even more. And he didn't ban him, so that's good. He didn't safe pick Doki, so that's also good. All right, so let's see here. Jackal Guard counter CC. Yeah, it does. There's ways around it, but it's much harder nowadays. It's hard to bring like a strip of CC, wound. Like it's hard to go that route. So I do think Bulwark causes a lot of issues. For those of you who don't know, like Mina Hor is my fastest character. And if they end up getting it off or whatever, that's fine. Like if they end up having Bulwark, it's okay. Like I'm just playing around that. Okay, so Lilium. I think we bring Lowen. And we're going to take Lilium here, and they're just super slow. So we have like all the opportunity to do everything we want. So I'm guessing just the Fusho is in immunity. Okay. Here we'll put up the wound. Turn meter pushback. Like this is where they didn't bring any cleanse. And when that's the case, it's just GG. So now we will 100% just focus down this Raymary. We don't care if the Tiamat breaks out. As long as this character dies, we're okay. Two for one special. GG's. Nice. So Waven, have you tried Law Lilium? Because Law got buffed. Yeah, so Law's interesting. I always thought Law of Silence was the best way to build Lilium because focusing her down is way too easy. The effect res is like interesting. I guess it gives you a chance of resisting some of the strips. But strip isn't as like as normal with CC anymore. So I guess you could test it. You know. And that guy, you know, yeah, I appreciate you saying that. There is a lot of like weird people out there that are just mean for no reason. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Okay. And then Box. So yeah, I think Lowen's awesome. I think Lowen is very good. Santic, I think he's kind of just like a one-trick pony. Like he's there for the one-time use, put the crit rate, crit damage up, and cleanse. And then he's kind of just like done. I know he gets that extra turn and puts up the debuffs. Like turn 1, if you're only playing for like the turn 1 or 2 game, I think he's really strong. But it doesn't really mesh in my kind of play style, so I guess that's why I didn't pull him. What do you think? Yeah, turn reduction for Law of Silence did make things interesting, for sure. All right, we'll pick Plume here. Max Lowen, yeah, I think that's important. Ember Trek 43. Santic. Lowen. Yeah, Lowen's also a cheat code for Wave Tide guy. The guy who puts up the dots and stuns. It'll take forever, but she just keeps taunt up the whole time. Like, there's no reason for me not to pick Ditting. I'm having a hard time figuring out when is a bad time to use him. All right, so this is where I always kind of get in a conundrum. I think Freya's the best option here. Maybe Mio, because she is good against all forms of Doki, if he wants to go in there. Like, she's only not good against immunity Doki. Yeah, Mizuzumi, like, is okay. Yeah, so I think this is where we just go Heinrich and Nahor, just go full CC, because reason being is he needs to go into like another cleanse unit, I think. And then it's just us competing against, you know, a bunch of like support characters with Veronica as their main DPS, so we can try and focus her down. And we've got multiple strips. So yeah, like I like our setup here. I've been wrong about this many times though, where I thought like I outdrafted and I was in a really good spot, and then we just get dominated. So there's a Law of Silence Lilium, but I'm not going to let it play. Yeah, okay. I'll get to the chat here after this game's over. Sorry, guys. Yes, so if we can get the Topor up on her, we might win. If it doesn't land, I think we lose. Okay, we landed it, so that's good. Like Veronica going here doesn't matter because we have the Heinrich to strip. She's like a double-edged sword. I don't think she's really great against CC. She's great against, like, bruiser versus bruiser matchup. Heinrich. Missed, so that actually is a bit of a bummer. Can we dispel here? If so, the Ditting might jump in front. He didn't, but Topor is still on the Holden, so that's good. Yep. Still get this off. Nice. Let's put up Wound. So block is still up, I think, on everyone? Or not on anyone? Okay, let's push her back. That was pretty good for him. Okay, remove the block. See if we can freeze. Man, missing all of it. So he is going to get a big hit off. He's going to be able to cleanse the Sanctum. The Heinrich's probably dead. Like, this is the thing. Like, I thought we had this whole thing in the bag, but we missed one or two really important hits, and I think it cost us. Whew. Heinrich barely surviving. Oh, man. You know, it does stink that the counterattack actually goes up before the Jackal. Okay. Finally kill him. I think they still have this, though. I think we get the strip off here, though. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't cleanse the taunt. That's good. We really need to freeze the Fouchot here. Whew. That was clutch. Okay. Push back. Nice. So we're going to be able to kill her before. Better not mess around. Nice. Whew, wow, that was really close. I thought we were in trouble there. All right, sorry, let's get to this. That was a work of art. Okay, thank you. The turn reduction is also interesting. Yep, for those of you who have done it, cheat code, IMAX Lowen, Santic S2 is amazing for mirror, strong for cleave, decent for CC comps, niche for bruisers. Okay. Yeah, Santic. Yeah, I agree. A Pate level 43. Oh, okay. For the Ember Trek. True Permatant from the Winter. Yep. Royal says if you pair her with Lily, she will keep the boss permatant and she will never summon the second wave of ads. Yeah, you really don't even need Lily. If you put the exaltation up, she just attacks with her S1 that also has a taunt. So you don't even need Lily. I actually have Santique 434 and I only use it to extend the cooldown in shells. Not very reliable. Yeah. It is it's kind of a coin flip. Used him with CC earlier in my Freya. Jackal hit for 17k at the end of the fight. Who's that? Santique? Yeah. Royal Lowen or Vice to taunt her. Danval, PvP is unplayable. I don't know why you torture yourself. We've been having some decent success here. Where are we at? We're at rank 55, so we're okay. We just got to keep pushing, man. Royal use Lily S2 on Vice or run Lowen. Yep. Hello, whoever you are. Sorry, I don't. You just got a bunch of random characters, it looks like. Royal. Oh, I know Lowen, but if you have her built, she will do a lot of damage. Also, Lowen doesn't need Lily. Yep. Dan, I love Veronica so much. Can't wait to pull her from the selection event. I've always wanted to build Veronica as well as kind of like an anti-cleave unit. But there's just like a lot of turn meter push now where it doesn't really work. You'd have to go back to, what is it, Lighthouse? And no one really uses Lighthouse. Try and use Santique purely for his S2. In pure CC, it's cooldown, increase amber, and all skills. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's just another coin flip, though. I don't know. Does Dark Moon work the way where if he S3s, Dark Moon doesn't proc, and then you get the S2 increased effect accuracy for Santique? That'd be interesting. Yeah, Mizuzumi Aya Zik is a pain in the butt. Dan, the Veronica pick was okay. Like, she can win you games just by her own with the shielding because he was running Halloween. Longer than a bruiser mirror. Enrique, don't you find it incredible that even all the equipment they put in the RTA shop for bruisers, not a single piece for CC? I was laughing at that. Strive Bloodbath. It's just like, man, who are these people talking to? They really hate players like myself. Nice game. Well done. Thank you. Well, Lowen 111 needs the help to guarantee the taunt. That's true. Yeah, if you don't put any kind of lattice into them, she's not going to be great. But why Lowen on Jackal, not Amber? So the reason why I like Lowen on Jackal Guard is when she puts up... Here, let's explain it this way. So when she puts up her debuff, so whenever she uses this skill, she puts Exaltation up on the character, and then Jackal Guard pushes her by 35% or 25%, and then as soon as that character goes, she boosts herself another 20%. 40%. So she gets like 2 turns before the other team goes, other than the one person that had Exaltation on them. So that's why I like that. No, Lowen's not squishy if you put her in Bloodbath. Like, she's got 3k defense and like 26k HP. She's not going to survive like a Messiah, but I always ban Messiah. So Dark Moon procs Bach. Okay, yeah, that sucks. Cause that'd be cool. Yeah, using the S2 first, that's, I don't know, just seems inefficient Rain, yeah, finally doing a live stream. I know I don't do them often, but if any, I don't know if we're going to do more, but it seems like you guys like it. I mean, we got 50 people in here. I did not expect that. I was expecting like 10, so that's awesome. In the winter, no, I'm running Bulwark. Mainly to avoid like Mio turn meter pushes if what's-his-face doesn't get through Ditting, but yeah. All right, so where are we at? 55. Nice. Okay, yeah, I wanted to stay above 200 because I had a lot of comments talking about how I was a low-rank mythic player, so I didn't know what I was talking about or something like that. So I want to have that in my pocket so people can't say that mean thing about me. Also, I appreciate everyone saying to leave a like on the stream. I don't know what that does, but I guess it's important. Yeah. I know, I've had a bunch of people ask me to stream for a while. And I would love to, but I work a 40-hour job. I've got a family, so I got stuff to do. All right, jumping back in. Okay, Raymary. So anytime I see double amber, like, this is the bummer. Because they had the pick where they did, if I go Mio Heinrich, which I'm kind of forced to do, they can certainly go into Doki, and then I almost definitely lose. You only hope that they don't have a Doki built. The other thing I think I could have done here was pick Doki in the safe spot and then pick Heinrich again, like on the outside, and just not have him saved. But I think he's so important to this. You know, he's got block, he's got wound. Like, all of those things are super important. So we'll pick Ditting here, and then we'll pick Freya, because she'll be able to outspeed the Lily. And if he tries to turn meter push, I think the Plume's going to allow... So who is in Bulwark? Because he doesn't have any strip. I think Mio might not be, or Heinrich might not be. That's something that I need to reassess. Like, I need to plan for that. Okay, so I got 3 in there. I mean, he could push Nahor and freeze Heinrich, but that doesn't really do anything for him. He can try and freeze Ditting with the S2. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. What do we want to do here? Do we want to wound? I don't think we need to do that. I think we just need to focus down this Nahor. Because the Lowen isn't going to do a whole lot of damage with the defense up. She can taunt the Ditting. Didn't taunt Ditting. This might kill Mio. Let's taunt her. Because now we're killing him. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a big nuke by Raymary. Yikes. Okay. This is very dangerous territory. Does she not have wound up? Oh, she does. Okay. Kill, please. Yes. Oh, jeez. Man, that was really close. Man. Oh, wow. I thought we had wound up there. Oh, okay. I think I have to just do this for the buff. So yeah, if he would have targeted the Didding, I think with the S3, I think we would have been in trouble. But for some reason he targeted the he targeted the Mio. All right. Nice. All right, into Master. Not too shabby. We've been playing well. I attribute it to the power of the stream. I appreciate you guys helping me out. Yeah. Man, that Raymary's scary, though. People are sleeping on Didding, right? People are totally sleeping on SSR Didding. Dan, I've tried Heinrich. Yeah, Heinrich literally needs support. The only reason he's surviving here is because I have Didding. So I think this is a cleaver. Yeah. So I'm going to pick Tsukiyomi and Freya. That's fine. This is where we'll pick Didding. We'll see how fast this Lily is. I know she's an Alicorn, which means she might be a little bit slower. I have to take Raymare here. I don't have any wound. But then that means that the Mio is just going to get free reign. I'm in rough shape there. Wow, he took Tsukiyomi. Okay. Hold on now. Shoot. Man, I thought the Didding was going to get to go in front of the Plume. Wow, we got a lot of resists there. All right, so now the Didding gets up the Sanctilum. I think we're Gucci. And we can put up attack down, speed down. Nice. Yeah, they went Revelation, right? So he can S2 the Freya. Did we miss on the attack down? Oh, we did. Nice. Yeah, just like counterpick the boosters. Okay. Well, they haven't. Lighthouse is great against Cleave. The problem is CC isn't good enough to keep turn 2 in check, which means Cleave doesn't have a great matchup. So they just don't need it. The other thing is because Bloodbath's so good, the only thing that really cleaves very well is Messiah, although I have high hopes for Batsby. I think Batsby can be good. So, yeah. 60 people. You guys rock. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. I did sign up for the Global Fest, actually. Like the EWS thing. Plume first pick is something that really needs to be solved. She's just way too good. I do need to put her on Codex, though. I think Codex is better. Look at this mad lad. Okay, I take it this person's going Tsukiyomi. Or wanting to cleave in some form or fashion. No whore. Okay. Navette, easy win. Easy win. I would love to see this guy nuke me, though. God, that would be amazing. Yeah, I could lose too much DPS. Hazuki? Okay, so I mean, they're like just 100% banning Doki, which makes sense. But we outspeed, we have Plume, and we have Sanctilum on the Didding? Like, if that guy picked anybody other than Navette, he'd probably have a chance. But Navette literally made him lose. This character is like unbelievably bad. I still cannot understand how people can be like, oh, she's okay. She's not okay. She's terrible. She's absolutely terrible. Bruce, how are you, man? Yeah, thanks for checking out the live stream, man. Appreciate it. Man, we're doing pretty good. Yes, Navette is truly horrible. As soon as you see Navette, you win. Go wing first. Okay. Wow, Vexy banning Mizuzumi. Okay, I'm expecting a Ray Mary here. He could be CC or not. A form of CC. I really like Freya against Lilith. Ooh. Okay. I think he still loses, though. That's a weird pick. Okay. So the Santique is going to be on immunity. So we'll see how this goes. This could get nasty. Ooh, everybody on immunity. All right. And we missed. Yeah. I think this is GG. Remove the time weave with the Santique. Yeah, missing with the no horse stunk there for sure. That was a good pick. Who did I ban? Take out Nahor. Okay. Okay, S3. And he got the cooldown. Yeah, man. Everything kind of worked out there for him. It is what it is. Yeah, that's GG. All right, let's go review that because I think we banned Ray Mary. Yeah, so that was probably my mistake. I think I lost because we did that. Should have banned the Santique. maybe got a little unlucky with the Nahor, but yeah, can't really blame it on that. I think we just banned the wrong character. Who did he ban? Because I think I was worried about not having wound available. Ban the plume. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I think Navette has quite decent spot in Bloodbath. CC buff block, get more value over the long matches. Maybe. I really hate how I don't know. I really hate how they put all this defense ignore in her kit and then she just does like garbage damage. All right, we get to do the Plume Ray Mary here. That seems legit. I know someone who P555 her. Oh, yeah. Waving, I mean, that's me. Bruce, yeah, I'm glad you're excited to see the stream. That's nice. There's got to be some build that people are overlooking. Man, I'm trying, Luke, but I haven't seen it. You know? All right, so what's good here? Heinrich seems legit in this instance. Artisan, Fouchot. I can just make a pretty tanky Ditting Heinrich team. I mean, he's going to take probably Plume, I'm guessing. Plume just absolutely destroys Holden and Lowen. People really get triggered by my mic. Not that you guys are getting triggered, but it's always a comment like, dude, get a mic stand. But then I have to like lean forward. I got no good setup here. I'm old. I need to protect my back. All right, Santique. Are we going to fall for the same thing? Or do we think we can deal with Doki? All right, let's just ban Santique. So we'll see if the Doki is in immunity. Okay. Very fast, too. Very fast. Yeah, let's push her back. Oh, man. What happened? Stream's still up. Okay, that's good. I don't know what happened there. I actually think that was a gift because I think I was in a bad spot there. Kakardi. Yeah, Kakardi. I don't know. He's like in the same boat as Lilium. Like, he's not fast enough. And because of Bloodbath, like, I just don't think he does enough damage. I use him, but he's like very situational. Oh, he DC'd? Okay. Yeah, the Santique Doki as the last 2 picks were pretty good. Let's pick Lowen here. This character is not in Alicorn. Let's safe pick Holden. I like Holden against the Fusho. And then this allows us to switch into CC if we want, or we can just go into like a bruiser with Freya. So he's picking Rahu. He only has 1 cleanse. All right, let's do it. Yeah, we'll ban that. Heinrich, probably. Hopefully he gets baited and he takes Nahor. Take Nahor. Plume. Okay. You haven't seen Nymphonial. I think that's more of a bruiser thing. Yeah, I'm not so sure I like Gigabyte on the Sylph. Alicorn, I think, is kind of necessary. But we're in a good spot here. We can Heinrich. And then we can taunt the Fusho with the Lowen. Oh, she jumped in front. That stinks. But it's okay. We'll loop back around to the Heinrich. But this is where we can just take out this this Rahu. Because he won't get a turn. He'll take his turn, and then we will... We need to get block up, though. I want him to take a turn so she can push. Okay. This is fine. That wasn't fine. Ugh. Okay. What's her cooldowns right now? Yeah, I don't want her doing that. This is why I run her in Jackal Guard, by the way. It's for times like this. All right. Next person that we're going to try and take down is the Veronica. Let's keep her taunted. Maybe defense up. Defense down. Taunt. AoE does the extra damage. Yeah. I couldn't see if the Holden reduced her skill cooldowns, but apparently it did. $73 people. Guys, you guys are nuts. Thank you so much. This is so cool. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. All right. Wants to go the Ray Mary route. We'll pick Mio here. Give us the option to go into double heal block. I also thought of Golden Lion Lowen. I thought that was pretty interesting. That might be more of like a PvE shell, to be honest. But then you still don't get the kind of rotation that you get from Jackal, but you might not need that. Ooh. This man is also a man of culture. But he did pick the Doki. So, in that instance, I think what we'll do is I think we'll pick Lowen here. Yeah. I'm most likely just going to ban Ray Mary. And then we'll try and deal with the other things. This might be a match where we pick Kakardi, by the way. But Lowen is also very good against Doki here. Ooh, okay, he's going Kakardi. So in this case, we might do something different. We might try and do the thing that we... Man, what is this guy doing? Yeah, I'm kind of stunned here. I think I just take Ray Mary. Right? Don't want to deal with her. Yep. Okay. This kind of took me by surprise here. So, what we'll do is we will heal block. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we missed freeze on the Kakardi. Okay, that is a bit frustrating. But this is where we're going to try and kill Doki before she does anything. So we got Time Weave. Hopefully it, like, stops some of the freezes. Okay, one of them. Oh, man, if I landed the freeze on the Kakardi, I would have been able to take him out, and we just lost because of it. Bummer. Wow, I missed both. I think that's a little unfortunate, and we just missed on the Doki. Yeah, now the Kakardi just takes over. Oh, man. Yeah, triple freeze, missed our freeze. Just everything kind of just didn't go our way there. He had a pretty good draft, though, too. Like, that really threw me off. Threw me for a loop. Like, the Didding pick is tough. Is this the same guy? I think it's the same guy. All right. So, I mean, we can contest for Doki. He doesn't know that I have Doki. I got to pick Ray, Mary, or Plume here. Ray, Mary. Probably Didding again. Good pick against Plume. All right. I guess we can pick Didding, which is quite good against Doki. Or we could just pick Doki and then go full CC. Because then that kind of makes his like Nahor pick bad. Is this a different person? I think it's a different person. I think we're going to try and overwhelm here. He might pick like a Tiamat or something. Yeah. Okay. But I think with the Sanctilim, if he doesn't ban here, we're okay. But this is where you get caught in the Amber conundrum. Okay, so we're okay. Because the Didding, I think, is going to keep us healthy. But yeah, that could have been almost bad. We do need to land the freeze on the Aya, though. We did not. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah, lost the coin flip again. We're going to be able to strip the shields, though. I don't know if he's going to... I mean, he kind of has to taunt the Doki. But we are on high res. And he does have a high chance, but it's only a one-hitter at the end. On the Didding. Okay. That's probably smart. I'm not quite sure why she jumped in front. Okay, cleanse the taunt. Man, we missed the Sanctilim on that too. Okay, missed freeze again. Oof. Man, everything that could go wrong is 100% going wrong on this fight. We might have just been getting lucky the last couple times, but yeah. We didn't get off any of our necessary kind of debuffs. We let the Fusho kind of run wild here, and now it's just GG. Yeah, I'm not even going to deal with this. Not even going to deal with it. It was the same guy. Man, he just was a good gamer. Complete pivot. Right? So what am I thinking here? I'm thinking I can control, but with, like no wound, right? I think the wound just absolutely destroyed us. Man, this guy outplayed us like 300%. Low in skill priority. I don't think skill 2 is super needed. I think S3 and S1 need to be maxed, though. All right, that last guy had us on tilt. He had our number. I think we got a little unlucky on the first match. A little. The second one, I think he kind of just outdrafted us. So he does not like Mio. Let's see if he's one of these people that just run a bunch of Amber. Looks like it. All right. Let's go Didding for protection, and then we have to pick Heinrich. Freya? Okay. My Lowen is like 280 speed, I think. But she's in Bloodbath and Bulwark. I need to... I'm trying to farm up an Alicorn right now, by the way. She's pretty fast. I actually think we're going to ban Nahor. Not afraid of him. Also, kind of not afraid of Lilium. Didding. Okay, yeah. I mean, that could be bad for us. We do need to land the Petrify on the... on the Raymary. All right. Yeah, so we could be good here. We might miss. It happens. All right. Let's turn meter boost everybody back up. Let's focus down the Lilium now. Nice. And then heal block. Nice. Whew. All right. I have no showcases yet of my units. So if you guys want to see that, I will have to end the stream here. Eventually, I got to go have lunch with the fam. So I can do it at the end, if you guys want. Is that something that you guys want? I usually do that on a... I've played against Camille before. And then they messaged me and said I'm a tough opponent. We had great matches. It was back and forth. I think it was on my RTA video yesterday. And I know this person hates Ditting. So because my Doki is not in Alicorn, she's not really great against Nahor. Yeah, what's tough here is I need to pick Heinrich for the Raymary, or I just have to find ways to deal with Ditting. And I think that's, Nahor. And I think that's the route we just have to go. Ling Luo might be a little bit better. Lowen's actually pretty good against him. Lilium, okay. I don't think I care about that. Holden's a good pick, though. I would much prefer to have Holden. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. The Tiamat would have been bad, too. So we could use another DPS here. We could go CC. Let's go Lily. Did I get in? Whoa. Oh, he's using an Amber Lilium. Oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah, I lost. Yeah. I lost. Okay. So let's deal with this guy first before he ends our day. Let's go after the Lilium now. Okay, the taunt's still there, so that's good. Try and take out the Lowen, obviously. Wow, that did nothing. Who do we want to buff? I think the, what's her face? We want to reset her cooldowns. Okay. Guess we'll just go here. So I have not been a fan of Bloodbath Lily. I think you just need to have her fast in an amber. I also shouldn't have put Twin Trick up on the plume. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. I automatically lose to the Amber Lilium. I don't know what it is, but my the amount of turns that it took for everyone to cycle just felt so much longer. I should have just put that on Lowen. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking there. Okay, did not land the attack down. Yikes. Okay. So yeah, I gotta find... I have to find a way to deal with characters that have more than... players that have more than one Amber. I was not paying attention to that. Did he ban Mio? I think he did. Yeah. Yeah, you like just have to pick Heinrich there and hope that they don't have enough cleanse or whatever. I gotta pay better attention though. There, there's no reason not to run like almost every character in Amber. There's 2 legit threats with wound, and if you ban Heinrich, I think Heinrich is way better. Like, look at this person. I like have to pick Ditting here. And then we have to hope that he doesn't pick Doki. And then we can pick Nahor and ban Santique. Ugh. Plan B. I think most of my people are on bulwark, though. Other than Heinrich. Okay, did not land the strip on Nahor. But we did get wound. And our girl here is on immunity. Is Ray Mary gonna? Okay, she's not, so that's good. All right, let's get wound up, but she is gonna snap out of it and do a crap ton of damage, right? Pushback. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, pushback. Whew. Yeah, like literally the only way to beat that is Heinrich Mio, which is why, I get kind of annoyed when people are like, oh, just use, what's his name? The SR. Sutomu? They're like, oh, just use him. It's just like, oh, what do you do with 2 Ambers? So, yeah, that's kind of my take on that. Try Santique against double Amber? Oh, because it reduces the shell cooldown. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, ban Nahor. All right, I guess we're going the same line again. You could Big Doki. I'm not too afraid of, but we have seen if they ban Didding, it becomes a bit of an issue. Like here, I think I probably could have picked somebody like the Hazuki Mari. But I still like this line. Because the Aya, I don't think is that big of an issue. If he doesn't pick another threat, we can just ban Ray Mary. And then just try and deal with the Lowen. Yeah, so we got Plume to really limit Lowen's damage here, I think. Okay, he could boost Lowen. He could boost Aya. Probably on Plume. On Heinrich, okay. Sure. So we really... Oh, no, I think... Oh, yeah. This ain't gonna work. I was gonna say we needed to get the Heinrich to push in front of the Fusho. But the Aya gets to push in front. And she'll put that up. So here, I think we do need to strip this. Jackal. Here, I think we just push back and taunt. But then this is where our plume just kills us. And she also cleansed the taunt, didn't she? She did. Yep. All right, GG's. Yep. Yeah, just too much healing. Bummer. So missed it just by a little bit. So what happened there? Ban Mio, and then only one person had heal block, and he basically killed the person that had heal block. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, though, how Heinrich... Did Heinrich go first, though? Yeah, because Ditting's faster. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, so I put up the Sanctolin. It's just... She just did all that damage. Yeah, had to get up the Sanctolin first. Went up against a fast Lily. Yeah. And he picked Freya, right? No, he didn't. Yeah, so Freya would have been a good pick for me. And then maybe because I had the plume, I should have put Mio in the safe spot so we could cycle. Okay. Good to know. We'll put Ditting here. And then we'll put... Lowen? Yeah, if they would have put heal block on her, I would have been pretty happy about that. All right, so he took the Holden. We'll take Heinrich here. There's a possibility we focus down Holden. Okay. Fouchel. Great. Okay, so what's our line here? I think we just have to try and get this done. We either focus down the Holden or focus down the Doki. I'm assuming he's going to kill Lowen. But if he doesn't take Lowen, we have the possibility of going in and S3ing her and kind of overwhelming, but we don't have any like defense down or anything like that, like from a plume. But if these guys aren't on immunity, then her like turn meter boost is a little bit limited for the time. Let's do this. Get a little bit of damage off on the Doki. Hopefully it's not in Strive. And then whenever she takes her turn, hopefully we one-shot. We didn't put up the Sanctilim from the Didding. So he was debating on nice. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we needed, because now we can taunt the Holden, and then he can't strip the Sanctilim. Yes. Whew. Jeez. Okay. To Roy, hey man, how you doing? Thanks for checking out the stream. We've been doing pretty good. We're ranked 29 right now, so that's pretty good. About a 60% win rate, not terrible. Doing okay. Lewinter Swift Rush, Bloodbath Swift Smite. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's honestly what I might change Milo into. I kind of want her a little bit faster. Okay, so this person is Cleave. Banning Tiamat. Haven't seen that before. Okay, so then let's go into Lowen. No, Didding. And then here we're going to go into Tsukiyomi. And we'll ban Ray Mary, so we'll have to try and play around that. Here we'll pick Holden, and I'm pretty sure I disassembled my Mikado. I did not. That's interesting. Let's do that. Like, I want to ban Lily there. Okay. I'm assuming he's going to ban Didding. He could ban Plume. Okay. We've got a shot here. Are you going to try and freeze me? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's working. Do we even need to do this? Maybe we just put defense up? And Dispel and then just turn meter pushback on the Yelly? That'll do it. GG. Yeah, the problem with the Tiamat ban is it's pretty easy to just know that they're trying to cleave, and you can just steal their picks. Yelly is like, she's also like, that's the problem with all of the other nukers other than Messiah. They're just so vulnerable. I think this will be our last match, guys. It's been about a 2-hour stream. I know that's kind of short for, you know, some other streamers out there, but I got to start getting ready for lunch and things like that. So I really appreciate you guys checking out the stream. Hopefully, so I do have some vacation days before Christmas, but I'm going to Brazil for Christmas to be with my wife's family. So I'll be gone for the second half of December, but I should be able to get 2 streams in before then, and I'll keep making some videos and things like that, okay? So let's try and end this on a high note here. So we'll take Didding in the safe ban spot. It prevents the turn meter pushback from Holden, and from Mio. And then we'll take Lowen. That's okay. That's okay. So, who do we want to pick here? I could take Mikado. I could take Nahor. I could take Tsukiyomi. He's just going like straight DPS. Ling Luo. Do I care about that? I don't think I do. Okay. So this is essentially just going to be like Didding, Pump Didding, try and kill Lilium. That's a little annoying that happened. Let's just put up Sanctilum. Man, that was like so unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. Because I wanted I wanted Didding to go and then push him in front. Doesn't matter. This is just why Lilium is kind of a liability. She's just like way too weak. Way too weak. Even in Bloodbath, she's just way too slow. All right. Okay, guys. That is the stream. What we'll do, I'll just run through my characters real quick. Okay. Who we were using. I'm not going to show the people that I didn't use. Okay. So I do have Doki in like a semi-high resistance. She's got insight. So at here, she's like at, what, 260? It's pretty low. I really just want a fast Alicorn, like Swift Rush, Strive, Swift Smite Alicorn, and just boost up her speed probably as close to like 335, 340 as I can get. But this is what we're using her at now. I don't really use her at this. Like, I don't think she's useful in this build. So this is my Heinrich. He's in Swift Rush Time Weave just for some additional effect accuracy. And he's in Gaze. This would be Insight if I had the chips to roll this. But right now, it's hard to use him unless you get off Didding. So you need Didding to kind of keep him alive. And if you don't, he just gets possibly one-shot by like a Tiamat, and if they have like a Holden and a Raymary or something like that, yeah, it just chains into something terrible. But 176 effect accuracy. He goes behind Nahor, though, mainly because if Heinrich goes and Mizusumi Aya, Lingluo, Doki are in Reaper Steps and they resist him because his effect accuracy is a bit low, they push in front and then they kind of just chain off anyway. So you need Nahor for the freeze or the SSR Didding for his Topor to prevent the Terminator push. So that's that. Lily, I've got her like in a slow Codex Bloodbath thing. I should not be doing this. She needs to be fast. I think I need more forms of speed contesting against like Cleave and stuff like that. That's my bigger issue. But yeah, this is how she's built, but this is terrible, so I wouldn't use her. I don't really use Ling Luo. She just doesn't have enough lattices in her, and she's a little bit too slow, and it's like I need her faster than this if I'm going to have her as my cleanser. Now, I use Holden a lot. He's 555. Sorry, not 5'5". 5'4", but he's got max prowess. And I've got him on Bulwark and Bloodbath. This is great against like the Mios, Nahors, any of those people that are trying to put him at bay. He's got a little bit of effect accuracy. He's overcapped on crit, but he's a solid strip. And then I think we showcased it a bit in this run, but this turn meter pushback thing, along with cooldown reduction, is just absolutely insane. It's really, really good. Don't really use Yelly. My Tsukiyomi is just fast. I've got her in Swift Rush, Swift Raid with Codex for the double pump like we just saw in that last kind of match. She's at 339 speed, so she's my fastest character behind Freya with the Bulwark, so she pushes herself up. So yeah, the Tsukiyomi pretty good. Freya, we have her in the traditional Swift Rush Bulwark, Swift Smite, 328 speed, but with the Bulwark, it puts her at like 350 something. She's on Jackal Guard for the additional damage. The Shadow Guard reduces her final damage, but this is something that we could definitely change, and she only has flat HP. The Nahor, we got Swift Rush Bulwark, Swift Smite. He's at 329 speed with 211 effect accuracy with a red roll and insight. So he's doing pretty good. He's about 270 effect accuracy. So that's where we have him. He's at 435. Reduce the skill cooldown here. Sometimes that actually doesn't matter because of the Codex, but you do want to have the increased chance of freezing. This also could be relevant, but I think he works as is. The Mio we have on Swift Rush Bulwark Swift Smite. Insight roll here with a Shadow Dash roll of 19. She's at 322 speed, so she does go behind Heinrich. Just in case we need to mix that up. If I want to use Heinrich's like block removal on his S3, I can then use her S2 to put up the freeze and the heal block. But if he needs to do the heal block, she can then go into the turn meter pushback. So I do want her behind Heinrich. Our Plume is slower on Bloodbath because if they do get turn meter pushes from, the Ling Luo or the Aya, or if the Fu Shou cuts in front, I want to be able to dispel the shields and things like that. So that's how I'm running her. The Bulwark is to avoid turn meter pushbacks from, Mios and not have her get frozen from Nahor. This is my Kakardi. He's on 70% crit rate, 282 crit damage, 400 attack, and he's on Tiger Yin. I just don't use him enough. He's only good in really rare instances. I'm honestly debating on putting him in Jackal and just having him be speedy and have him be as another turn meter booster with some damage to just help cycle with CC. So that's a build that I'm currently working on. Navette, absolutely terrible. Don't ever run her. Ray Mary, we've got 555, 97% crit rate, 47,000 HP. She is on Amber, but she's on Bramble Bloodbath. I think Strive might be a little bit better, to be honest. I also kind of want to put her on Bulwark, but I don't think Amber gets Bulwark. I'd have to check that. So yeah, she's okay. And as in okay, I mean super good. Okay, and then this is my Lowen. She's 555 and 1 extra copy, so she has a little bit of HP and defense. We've got her in Bulwark, Bloodbath, Swift Smite. I do think, though, that I kind of want to go Bloodbath, Swift Rush instead of the Bulwark. But her not being frozen or stunned really puts people in a bind, so I'd have to mix and match, but she will stay on Jackal Guard. So yeah, she really doesn't need effect accuracy because the skill 3 is guaranteed exaltation, and that's what you care about. The taunt is whatever. You just want her to keep attacking and kind of focus down the people that you're putting up the exaltation on. And then last but not least is Didding. So he is at 325. He's also a little bit faster, I think, than Heinrich. Yeah, 1 speed faster. Same kind of logic with him. He's got the Topor. So if he goes in front of the characters that are using Reaper Steps, the Topor stops them from turn meter pushing. So I've used him a lot. The reduced damage is just absolutely insane. These are his total stats. So I've got effect accuracy, and defense. I want to land the Topor. That's the most important thing to me. Instead of the bulkiness, we've got the insight roll here. And we have a flat HP instead of defense. So plenty of room for improvement here on Didding. So yeah. Oh, and one last person. The Hazuki Mari. She's also fast, 318, but behind Heinrich. 555, 5 prowess. And she's on Codex. Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Raid. So, yeah. Pretty good. And then just triple effect accuracy. Anyway, that's what we got for you guys. Again, I appreciate all of you stopping by. The fact that we got 70 people is absolutely nuts. I really appreciate it. And I'll let you guys know the next time that I'm planning on streaming, okay? All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Catch you later.